go back, Jacob. How would you compare that to anything else you've experienced on a cricket field today?
Yeah, it was not comparable really. Yeah, it's pretty special. It's not really sunk in yet. I haven't really had time to kind of reflect on it or anything like that. But yeah, to do that and have the family there was very special.
And so was there any weight on your shoulders waiting for this 100 finally to be able to raise the bat?
Not really, to be honest. It was always coming. Yeah, so no, it's nice to get over the milestone. And yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence to keep doing it.
And you sat in here yesterday, you talked about playing proper test match cricket and doing a bit of tough graft. You know, given that you were 180 odd runs in a hole when you walked out to bat and you finished the day 119 ahead, you've done that proper test cricket and that proper graft, haven't you?
Yeah, I think so. I think the bowlers did well to get those three not quick wickets, but get them in an amount of time that still kept us in the game. And yeah, we had to graft hard out there, and ideally we'd be a couple wickets less, but yeah, 119 ahead. I think we got a chance if we get up to 180, 190 potentially. So that'll be a good effort tomorrow. And
the moment you got to the 100, you were pretty chilled about it. Your family, you mentioned there, was slightly less chilled about that moment. Did you spot them over there and take a look?
Yeah, I knew we were there. I didn't see the reaction from them. I've seen it just on a clip over there outside. But yeah, pretty special. I think, when you're actually out in the middle, you're okay. but when you got no control over the outcome, I think you do get a bit nervous. I even feel that watching other people get close to hundreds, you know that they're actually all right, but you just want them to get over the line. So it was nice to get over the line.
We'll go to Vish and then Barrett.
Hi, Jacob. When you got the 96 in New Zealand, Ben Stokes told us that he went to commiserate you in the dressing room, and you said it'd be quite a flare to get there with a 4. You nipped behind for a drive on 96. How did it feel being on 99 for 7 balls?
It actually felt okay. I mean, I was quite happy when they brought spin on rather than bowling. I was a bit nervous around him. He just landed it there, and just like pretty hard to score off, especially when they bring the field up. So yeah, when they brought the spinner on, I was pretty comfortable to take him over the top. But yeah, there was a few nerves there.
Did you make any changes between last week and this week?
Technically,
yeah.
I just kind of opened up a bit more. Felt like if my bat was just crossing over a little bit too much, and yeah, that's just helped me to kind of keep that bat play nice and straight in and around off stump, which yeah, then kind of allows access everywhere else. But yeah, just a little tweak.
Barrett, go ahead.
Just again on that case with Scott Boland, he kept dragging outside off stump, and I think Harry Brook came and had a word with you. Just can you just take us through that, and then they brought Stark on from the other end as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think clearly they were just trying to get me to have a nervous feel outside off stump when I was close to 100. But yeah, I was pretty switched onto that. I didn't want to fall into that trap. But yeah, Starkey and then him bowling a couple bounces as well, pretty canny. But yeah, just managed to not fall for any of them.
And you just spoke about, you saw your family, like clips of your family reacting. Like, can you give us some insight? Your dad looked like he wasn't saying anything, and just everybody around him was getting a little emotional. So what are they like when they watch you play cricket?
They used to be very nervous. I try and reassure them that I'll be okay if I get a first bowler or if I get 100. But they want me to do well, so they are nervous. My dad was a cricketer, so he knows how it feels to be out there batting. But I don't think that stops him from getting any less nervous. But yeah, to actually get over the line and see their reaction there was pretty cool.
Louis?
Jacob, just wondering if you could tell us what you've learned from previous visits to Australia in Big Bash, but also grade cricket when you played for Sydney.
I think I've always loved the country. I've had a great experience over here. But I mean, the grade cricket side of it, I didn't really kind of the conditions and stuff and the things you face are very different to what you get in Test cricket. But I think actually from a bowling point of view, I've learnt more from that occasion playing grade cricket here. But yeah, Big Bash was another different experience. It probably didn't take as much of that into Test cricket, they play a different brand of T20 cricket over here, which was nice to learn for when I come over here in future visits. But yeah, I think other than loving the country, I've not really learned a huge amount that would take into Test cricket. But yeah.
We're going to go back right hand side.
Jacob, how's Ben Stokes in the sheds? Is it pretty sore there? And what was the chatter like when the two of you were batting together? Because he looked pretty hobbled out there.
Yeah, well, I think he's I don't know the exact injury, but I think he's moving pretty gingerly. I haven't had a time to chat to him properly yet, but yeah, when he was out in the middle, he just said he'll be walking him, so it's not going to be one unless it's a long one. So I don't think that bodes too well for him bowling tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see what the day brings.
And you mentioned tomorrow. What's a good morning look like for you guys? Like obviously probably in north of 150, pretty tricky chase. How do you sort of go about it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think they're obviously going to have the men out. There's a new ball around the corner which might actually present a bit more, might do a little bit more, but actually come off the bat better, so to score. But yeah, going to have to be smart around how we let Potsy and then Tungy at 11 come in and what they face. But yeah, just going to have to hit the gaps. It's a big outfield, so there are plenty of gaps, and just try and hit them.
And we'll finish with Stefan. Go ahead. On Lawrence.
When you left New Zealand, did you think you'd done enough to have a regular place in the team? And then when you didn't have one, what's it been like waiting to get that chance?
I mean, I was pretty happy with how I went in New Zealand. I knew that I was coming in 2 places away. I mean, there's Jamie Smith, who was not present on the tour, and then obviously Coxey was the backup batter that got injured. So I kind of knew that it'd be a tough decision to bring me back in place of someone else. So I kind of had that on my radar and just was waiting for the opportunity and just to make sure I was ready. I had a little opportunity again through injury in the summer against India and didn't take it. So it's nice to score some runs now.
Lawrence.
Jacob, just on that sort of question, has it been frustrating for you to have to sit on the sidelines and wait effectively to the 4th test of this series?
I wouldn't say frustrating. To be honest, I think it was actually a blessing. I actually wasn't batting that well at the start of the series, and then played some cricket over here and played that Lions game, and throughout the kind of month and a half before playing, I actually felt my batting was in a better spot, so it was actually quite nice timing. No one likes to sit on the sidelines. I was chomping at the bit to get going, but yeah, I think the timing was pretty good.
And quickly, Will, yeah?
Jacob, your 2 Ashes tests so far, you've been involved in a win in Melbourne and then scored 100 in Sydney, walked off, Steve Smith shaking your hands, things like that. Are you finding this all quite addictive?
Yeah, definitely. I think I said it after I got 100 in the summer over in England, that's an addictive feeling. Obviously hadn't got a professional 100 before then. And yeah, I've had to wait a while to raise the bat again, but yeah, it definitely is addicting. And yeah, just being out there for long periods is nice. But the atmosphere as they are when we travel the world and the Barmy Army are unbelievable in supporting. So yeah, to be out there scoring runs is yeah, definitely an addictive feeling.
Thanks, Jacob. Just before we go, we've got a quick presentation to make. Little Bird tells me this week it's 20 years. This man started his first shift, Rory Dollard, at PA, from what I've gathered. We couldn't get Springsteen here this week to come and say hello, but we managed to get you a signed shirt. We're going to get Starboy here to sign it for you as well. Come on. Always sets the tone as well.
Yeah, you talk. You gonna sign it, Rubes?
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, man.
Well done, Rory.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.